Hey gang, welcome back. Well, it's a beautiful mid-April morning here. T-shirt weather already, just gorgeous. And I wanted to um, do a garden update video this year before the season started and while the weeds were still low enough that you could see some of the past plantings and how those have progressed and developed. So yeah, I haven't done anything down here. I've been kind of mending fences all around the property, and I reinforced some stuff down here to keep the cows and sheep out. And I've moved a little bit of soil in preparation, but my greenhouse is serving my warm weather annual production needs, so I've kind of given up on pushing real hard down here. So I've got some plastic and some hoops to clean up that I'll probably do today, maybe. Don't hold me to it. Quit nagging, YouTube. So this bed is full of garlic. You're gonna have a hard time telling what's grass and what's garlic, but it's chock full, which is really exciting. And this miner's lettuce, this has been fun. I've been eating this for quite a while now, and it's progressing into this little, this really cool shape as we get down into this trench here. That's all miner's lettuce mixed with that other stuff. There's some volunteer kale. But as you get down into this trench, you'll see that it's forming a wall of food on the sides, like just a carpet, a vertical carpet of edible miner's lettuce, which is really neat. So one of the main purposes of this video, what I'd really like to talk about, is this bed system, where they are sloped on my north-facing slope. They are sloped so that they face south, so they garner heat. There are swales in front of the beds, which creates a raised bed effect there, as well as the slope towards the sun. And as I talked about in one of the past videos, when I weed, I put the material down in these trenches, so any rain that falls during the season runs down the bed into the swale. And it stays here, and I just wanted to show you kind of what's going on here with this soil. You know, I dug down to the clay underneath this topsoil when I made this bed. Look at this bounty of greens. I've been eating that for a long time, and of course these kales are everywhere. This is my #1 weed. But at any rate, I dug down into the topsoil, but since I keep weeding through here, let's see if I can show you what this looks like. So this year what I do when I refresh these beds, I take this material from the swale and I just pitch it back up onto the bed. So look at what this turns into. It is just incredible soil. It really is. And I'm just so excited about the way this system works. Nothing really leaves the garden, and I'm not bringing a whole lot in. It's a really neat cycle. You know, I'll come through and scythe all this tall grass, and I will put that material down in there and just add biomass, add bulk, and as it composts down these trenches, it's just adding fertility. This is amazing. This is that polyculture bed that I showed you in the last year's May update video. And it's nettles and leeks and all this woody material from the stalks of the brassicas and things like that that are left over in here. So that sort of self-mulch. But look what happened down here. These are all brassica seedlings, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is going to be all kale and probably some cabbage and things like that. But there's also mustards. I can see some mustards moving forward. So that's all over the garden now, and anywhere where you disturb the soil when it fills with weeds, it fills with these. I mean, this is just unbelievable. So yeah, you can come down here and make smoothies. Oh, and that's a mustard actually. A lot of those red ones looks like Mitsuma or one of those little pokey little mustard guys. I don't think I'll be able to focus. Anyways, cool. So I'm gonna stop the camera here and we'll start over and see what else we got here. Alrighty, so moving on. This bed was the garlic bed last year. I showed you at harvest time, and I think we'll see what happens. Let that one go this year. But here's what I really wanted to show you. Here's what I was real excited to update you guys on, and this is the original south-facing beds on a north slope, or whatever I called that video. My original hugel swale bed. So, here's the bed. 2 years later, What a success, huh? Currants running along the backside. Look at the raspberries. I think that one is like 10 feet tall. That's unbelievable. The understory here, which isn't really an understory, but you know what I mean. Chives. These wild onions. The anise is doing really well. Horseradish. Again, these giant raspberries. You hear the hummingbirds? A little plum tree. It was a volunteer from one of my favorite Mirabella plums that I dug up, and put 2 in here. This one made it, the other one didn't, but I'm really pleased with that. That's neat. That's going to be a real asset. These hazelnut trees I planted about the same timeline, really doing well. So there's the update. Just wanted to show you guys how these concepts were progressing as we go through time here. So anyway, I'll keep them coming. Thanks a lot for watching.